Hello, good morning. I'm drinking my coffee, but it may be your afternoon or evening too. So thank you for stopping by. If you watched my last video, you know that I was like, yes, I'm excited to come back with my Elle daily messages on a more regular basis. So every morning I tend to do a meditation. I'll read my quotes and affirmations, some of my devotions, and what I'll do is sum it up for you and allow you to kind of take it any way that I will elevate and inspire you as it does for me. So I think we all have different situations that we can put into place. So again, whatever I mention, just put it into your situation. And hopefully it'll just keep us accountable to really be inspired and elevate our lives, our very own lives, and the lives of those around us. So you do know that I have my podcast too. I've been a little bit slow to be doing some interviews and such and get it edited and out, but I have one that I interviewed the CEO for Junk Genius. And what I thought about with the Junk Genius thing that I love so much is, yes, we all have physical junk in our lives, like things that need to be removed from our home. But we also have a lot of emotional junk, or maybe junk in our mind that needs to get removed too. So most of you know that I have the psychotherapy, RTT, the rapid transformational therapy, that allows us to really look at the subconscious mind and get more into the conscious mind and really reprogram some of those thoughts that maybe don't serve us. So I'm constantly working on it day to day. I can't say that I'm perfect, even though I try to practice it every day. I find myself having to stop myself and say, hey, where are you going with this? And I will give a quick example when it comes to love as well. But first, let's jump into the quote, and then I'm going to share a recent, I met someone that I really liked and was feeling so great about him and getting to know him and having fun just to kind of learn, and felt like, gosh, we have a lot of common interests and good things. And I'm only saying this because I know he won't be watching it. But yeah, just a lot of fun. You know what it's like when you meet someone, or maybe you're already married, but those early stages of dating, they can be super fun but stressful as well, because it's like, oh my gosh, I just want to be myself. And sometimes, I feel like I was holding back a little bit because I didn't want to be overly excited and scare them away, but I also, anyways, where I'm going with it is, after we've probably been in contact 4 or 5 weeks, but now just this last week, it's kind of lost, or I just haven't heard from him. So I'm assuming not interested. And it's hard on me. It was hard on the ego. And I find that I was going down rabbit holes thinking like, oh, maybe it's because I said this or I did that. And I'm like, oh, Ellen, just stop. Like, I have to get out of my kind of that negative energy and dwelling and just move on. Because it's like, at this point, it doesn't pay to dwell, and having the negative thoughts is not healthy. So what I did, and at the end, so if you're one listening and maybe you're in a relationship that's struggling right now, or you're single like myself and wanting to find love, I have a great little meditation or affirmations that I'm going to read at the very end. So I will put the timestamp for where that is. So if that's something that you want to listen to, awesome. I know it's not going to resonate with everybody, but it goes back to my psychotherapy, where it really is about retraining your thoughts and going from a negative mindset to a positive, and really thinking about all of the good things in the present moment, really being in the present, but also allowing yourself to envision what you really want and take action, okay? So here's the quote of the day. It was a long introduction, 3 minutes in, here we go. So the quote of the day is, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. So I love that. And it makes perfect sense, right? So sometimes we are all so worried about what we're going to say, and I think it's so important to be authentic, and I'm continually working on that. Even on this channel, there's times I'm like, oh, what if I say that and I could throw somebody off, and I upset them and lose a follower or something. It's like, no, it's okay, because not everybody's going to resonate with me, and that is just fine. So the other thing, sorry, I'm putting my light. There we go, so you can see me a little better. It's so dark today. And then the ones in your life that do matter are going to receive it well and not care. And so actually, that's a perfect example that I might need to use for myself with this, relationship, or not even a relationship yet. We're in the newly dating stage. But maybe I need to be authentic and reach out and say, hey, I haven't heard from you. I want to make assumptions, and you know what that does, make an ass out of you and I if you make an assumption, right? But I'm also like, oh, maybe I just lean back and let it go, right? But you can think of a situation in your life too. Maybe you need to make amends with your family members or friends, coworkers, or maybe you're just like, nope, I know that they're not good for me. I'm going to check out and I don't care. You got to figure out that balance for yourself. But the one main thing that I got for affirmations is I choose to be kind to myself and love myself unconditionally. I choose to be kind to myself and love myself unconditionally. So I like that. Again, it is like you're being authentic to who you are. You're surrounding yourself around the people that are going to make your life better. And that I think is key. So there's that. The soul growth card that I pulled today was action, and I like this. I step into my glorious future with determination and power. And so I read that and I was like, yep, this is a sign that it is time for me to start getting back on the YouTube channel, being a little more, connecting and getting out there more, because I've been much of a hermit lately. I don't know what it is, and I think we go through cycles like that. It's perfectly fine. So action, let's read it. So this might be for you too. Maybe you're needing to take action where it's, forgiveness, or maybe it's, maybe you're trying to grow a business too, and you're like, yep, enough of this whole hemming and hawing. I need to just step forward. Here we go. So the time is now. Don't hesitate. Take action. Face your fear and do it anyway. Your soul wants you to know. Of course, there are times when it's important to deliberate and think carefully about an action, but there are other times that you just need to step up and go for it. Now is the time. Listen from your heart. Look into fear's eyes with a calm, steely gaze and forge forward with certainty and power. Quicken your spirit by making decisions now. Affirmation. I step into my glorious future with determination and power. So I love that. I think it is like, yes, we got to be aware of the present, but in the present moment, that is when we have to take action, right? I actually have a dear friend. I don't know if she listens to my YouTube. I don't know if she follows, but she is amazing, and she went through a little bit health-wise, and I think about her every day, and I have not taken action to really reach out and check in. Not even sending a gift. Normally that would be me, and I just sit there and I'm like, I feel so bad. I'm like, but why am I not taking action? So maybe that's it too. Maybe you're just like, you've got this person that you want to reach out to and send love to. Do it. Perfect example. So whatever it is for you, write it, journal it, or just think about it, and don't be afraid to move forward. So the final affirmation and card that I want you to think about today is, who am I? What can I do to facilitate my personal growth? So I think that a lot. It's like sometimes I'm thinking, who am I really? Every day I feel that I'm growing and changing and evolving, but I'm like, my purpose and what I really want to be. And, every day we have the opportunity to be the best version of ourselves. So who do you feel like you are right now? Are you happy with that person? Do you feel like you're growing on a daily basis? If not, what are some of the things that you want to do to grow? I know for me, I definitely want to get into eating a bit healthier. I'm actually going to go to Lifetime today. I think Lifetime is all over the US, so depending on where you are, I'm sure you know Lifetime. But I'm like, 1, just to use the sauna, 2, to connect with people, and maybe do a little workout as well. But I need that community. So what can you do to facilitate your personal growth? Write that down. And then this is one final affirmation. And then for the ones that are single, stay on. I'm going to read my little meditation for creating the love that you want in your life. It goes back to that psychotherapy aspect of really reprogramming the subconscious. You have to tell yourself consciously what you want to expect and what to hear. And my best advice to anybody is, when you find yourself going down rabbit holes and thinking negative, stop yourself, feel the present moment, what you're doing around you, or really, take out a journal and read or write down all the positive things that you want to see and embody. Okay. So for those that are not going to listen, I'm gonna leave this for you, and I'll see you tomorrow. But the ones that are going to carry on, listen to this, and I'll read the meditation here too. So here you go. I am becoming the best version of myself. I am becoming the best version of myself. So whatever that is to you, write it down. Like, who do you want to be? Who do you want to resonate? I want to resonate love and inspiration and class. And when I say class, I mean just not like snobby class, but just being a good human, right? Loving, smiling, but write it down. What is it to you? Okay. So I'm going to see you all later. Unless you are one that's single and wanting a little love inspiration, then you can listen to this. And I would say you can close your eyes, take a deep breath in and out. As I'm reading it, just listen and kind of envision it for yourself. Or if you want to be writing down what I'm saying, that's fine too. Or write your own version of what's specific to you. I actually did this one for a client that was looking for love, and I pulled it back up and I was like, gosh, this is what I need to read since my heart's a little broken from not hearing from my crush. Not broken, I'm fine, but you have to do a little reset. All of this stuff helps you grow, and I think singlehood, you really got to give yourself a lot of love because it's tough out there, especially around the holidays. So here we go. I am a unique and extraordinary individual, deserving of a love in its form. I embrace my worthiness and recognize that I am inherently special, attracting the love I desire from the person I desire. My heart is a magnet for genuine and deep connection. I radiate love, and I am open to receiving the love I deserve. I trust the divine timing of my life, knowing that my special someone is drawn to the authenticity and beauty that is uniquely me. I am worthy of love that is passionate, supportive, and unconditional. I release any doubt about my deservingness, and I affirm that I am attracting my specific person into my life. They are irresistibly drawn to the love and positive energy I exude. Every day, I am becoming more magnetic to the love I desire. I am a beacon of love, and my energy is drawing my special person closer to me. I am confident that the universe is conspiring to align us, and our connection is growing stronger every day. I do believe that, even if you're not together now, that connection and the growth that you're going through right now is making it perfect for that person when you do come together. I am a source of joy. My heart is open to giving and receiving love, and I know that the person I love, the person I desire, is being drawn to me. I'm attracting my specific person who sees and appreciates my uniqueness, and together we can celebrate and create a beautiful, harmonious, and lasting love. And there you go. You can go on and on. You write about what you want. Maybe it's even on your the chemistry, how it feels to hold each other's hand and communicate, or maybe it's just cooking dinner together, or spending time in front of the fireplace, watching a Christmas movie, cuddling up on the couch. Whatever it is that your heart's desire, writes it down, because there is somebody else that is desiring that too. So with that, I know it ended up being a little bit longer today, but I felt like if I'm feeling the way I'm feeling in my singlehood this day and age, I'm sure there's some others out there feeling it and needed that encouragement. And just know you're exactly where you need to be. And whether you're feeling rejection, I always think rejection is protection. So again, like I said, I'm feeling a little rejected. And I'm just trying to understand, well, I guess there's a reason that it wasn't meant to be, and that's okay too. But just know, as long as you're looking as how can I grow from it, and not get, the one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to get negative or resentful and start to have this fear of never finding someone. So don't let yourself go in that negative rabbit hole. You got to just say, okay, there's a reason this is happening, and how can I take it on a positive, and just keep moving forward and giving yourself that love and knowing that you are being the best version of yourself. And this little day and little hiccup that you're experiencing right now is getting you to your future love. So if you really want it, it is there and it will happen. But just enjoy where you're at for the time being. All right, I hope that helped. Sending you so much love, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.